Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am giving you an overview of what the backyard is looking like. We haven't done anything other than one quick project that we did last month, which was cutting back the ornamental grass and working on that bed that's close to the house. So today we decided that we were going to come back and we were going to start working on the lawn. We're going to be removing the pine straw, the pine needles, the pine cones, a lot of dead grass, some cuttings of limbs that have fallen. And we're just going to really make sure that we work in sections, because there's no way that I'm able to rake this entire backyard in one round. So I'm just going to take a quarter of it and I'm going to work on everything towards the patio and towards the right side of the bed. We're going to be working on today, and then we're also going to be working on half of that bed, the front portion. We're going to be removing all of the pine cones, old mulch. We're going to be cutting back a lot of the plants that are there, and then we're going to be adding some mulch. So we're going to be doing so much in this video. I'm so excited that I was able to come back in the backyard and just start tackling these projects. So I'm going to be working in the front and the back, alternating videos to just make sure that I have everything done as early as possible in the beginning of spring, so that we can really enjoy the summer season. So I hope that you guys are also, taking little bite-sized projects and tackling them. I worked for a couple of hours today. I did make sure that I took breaks. I usually try to work anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. I have to say I did work a little past 30 minutes at a time, just because it was a very cool day today and I was really trying to do as much as possible. So I did make sure that I listened to my body. I stretched before I got started. I made sure that I took water breaks, and to just stay hydrated and to listen and not overdo it, especially because it's early in the season. So all of the yard waste that I'm going to be collecting, I'm putting it into this plastic bag. That is just for easy transport. I'm going to be dropping it off at the organic yard where they compost all of this debris. So don't worry, nothing is being put into the landfill. It's just easier for me to be able to transport it to the organic yard. Our curbside pickup hasn't started yet. It's not going to be until another couple of weeks, and I don't want to have this laying around in the yard, so I'm just going to drop it off. Every time in the fall and in the spring when I have to rake up all of this pine needles and all of these pine cones, I have 50 feet plus trees that are flanking the perimeter of my backyard. And I think I have about 6 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And they just wreak havoc on the grass. They offer a lot of shade, but they definitely are very messy. So every time that I go through this, I'm always like, I think I'm going to remove those trees. And then I think about what the price is going to be to remove the trees, and also the fact that we will lose the shade. So I just suck it up and I work on the projects. And I definitely have to say that it is quite the workout, but after I'm finished, it definitely is worth it. So I just wanted to mention this video is in partnership with Lowe's. We are going to be heading to Lowe's. I'm going to be showing the inventory that is currently inside of the nursery. I'm so excited. Our last frost here in New York, zone 7A, is the 14th. So we still have over a week before we're in the clear of any frost. I have checked the 10-day forecast, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any freezing temperatures, but you never know. Things can change. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm precautious. I'm so excited because a lot of the plants are starting to be added into the nursery, which is awesome. I placed a huge order with Lowe's. I used the app, and only the mulch was ready for pickup today. So I'm going to be picking it up. And then I think the balance of the items are going to be either towards the end of next week or shortly after. So I'm definitely going to share all of those items, and we're going to be using them throughout the season. So I just want to thank Lowe's again for partnering with me on today's video. I'm just making myself a little pile over here of like all the limbs that I'm going to be also bringing to the organic yard. I'm clearing out this bed. I did break down the barbecue area at the end of the season when the barbecue broke, when we did that makeover over there. So I had my propane tank just here in this bed. So I'm just making sure that I relocate that. Coming up soon, probably on Sunday's video, I'm going to be adding in a new pizza oven / barbecue, and we're going to be working in that section. So that will be coming up, I think, on Sunday's video. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So at first I went back because it was a pretty large, mound of mulch. I went in, I got my shovel, but I realized that it's so much easier to just use the dustpan and my little kid rake. I know that you probably, when you see me working with it, you probably laugh because it is so small, but I have to say it is so user friendly and it's so useful. And especially when you try to get into tight places, it definitely just does the trick. I really think this year we're going to be doing some updates here. So I think it was 2 years ago, we put this like tarp fencing up to just cover up the messy fence of my neighbors. And we have been trying to decide on what we're going to do. I think we have finalized as to what we're going to do. I'm not going to mention it now, but probably in the fall, we're going to be tackling that project. And I'll give you more details later on as the seasons come. I'm sitting here trying to remember, and I think that these caramel Corabelle have been in the ground for 3 seasons now. So I'm just trying to clean them up. I'm taking off like all of the old leaves, and pretty soon, like it's already pushing out new growth towards the base, but it's going to totally flush out, and the color on these are amazing. They definitely look like a really bright like caramel, and then on the reverse side it's more of that like magenta color, which is really pretty when you have the mulch down and everything is in full bloom for the season. So I can't wait for these to flush out. Slowly, I always do a fresh edge, and I like to do it manually. So I got my straight edge, and I always do like a V notch. So I go in at a 45-degree angle, and then I come in on the reverse side with another 45 degrees so that it gives it a nice V notch for the mulch to just fall right into so that it doesn't wash out onto the grass. So now that we have the bed fully cleaned out, we're going to take a trip to Lowe's. We're going to be looking at all of the plants that they have, and then we're also going to pick up all of our mulch. I did a online pickup order, so we're going to be picking them up. I'm only getting 10 bags for now, and then once I finish with that, we're going to get another 10 bags. I'm always so happy when the nursery is all full of beautiful color. So I'm not going to talk too much. I just want you guys to just see all of the color. The assortment is going to vary from location to location, but I am going to have my storefront linked in the description. And I did pick some of my top plants that you can purchase online, and you can either have it shipped to you or you can place the order and pick it up in your local store. Either way, if you use my link, you'll be helping me out. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a small commission, but the price is exactly the same for you. So I do want to thank you for everyone that has used my link and that will use it in the future. It definitely helps me out and I truly appreciate it. If you have any plants that you absolutely love and that thrive in your area, leave it in the comment section because we are always looking to increase and experiment with different types of plants. So do me a favor, when you leave your comments, make sure that you list your growing zone. I'm 7A in New York and I absolutely love finding new plants, and I know a lot of you as well. So definitely leave all of your suggestions in the comment section. I love these heathers. Every time that I usually go to Trader Joe's, they usually have so many of them. And I think this is the first time that I've ever seen them in Lowe's before and in such a mass. So I just grabbed all of my mulch, so we're going to be heading back home. I picked up 10 bags and then I also picked up some lawn soil and some garden soil as well. So we're going to take all this to the back and we are going to get started with mulching that little bed. So I have to say, I love brown mulch. And as you can see, the little V notch, once you rake it back, it just falls in it so nicely. And you don't have to worry about, if it rains, it washing into your grass. So I just want to thank you so much for joining me today, spending some time with me. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. This is how the bed turned out, and I cannot wait to continue on with doing projects in the back and the front yard. So until the next time, have a blessed day.